What's up?
I was like, dude, you didn't say bye, and then I realized in the morning when I looked at my schedule, I'm like, oh, he's back on. That's it.
Yep.
That was David Woods. You know David Woods? He did the Playmate.
The Vintage Club?
Yeah, the Vintage Club. He's cool. It was funny because we were talking about, he's got a new invention, and I was like, dude, I got this thing that's coming out that's super sick.
Yeah.
And he's like, let me hear it. I'm all, let me hear yours first, because I said I don't want them to be, because he's talking about these wrist angle things he's doing. And you know the one that I made that tings is going to be badass and doesn't allow too much wrist cock. There's just sets into a certain position with Sean Foley, and there's like a little ball inside. It's going to be fucking gay, but whatever. It'll be cool. No, Sean's will be cool. It's going to be, I can't wait to see it. It's almost like it just sets you into a position where mine, you have to move into a position with your pivot. They're going to be different, but they'll both be cool in different ways. Come here. Okay, so when I watched this, I was watching your swing last night, and I was like, dude, it looks fucking good. I think that elbow is not going this way enough. It's going under that line a little too much. Okay, and then it gets there, and then it's just a hair deep there, but it's almost perfecto. It is. You see that right there? Okay. Okay, no, just the elbow. It comes down just a little bit this way. Do you see that or no?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so do me a favor, get a balloon. Get a balloon. Come here real quick. I want to show you something. So I love your structure up top. I don't want to change it. I just want a hair deeper. But I want you to do something. Come over here. I was going to call you after and be like, all right, I want you to do this. I did. Okay, so set up like you're going to hit.
Okay.
Now, hold it in your left arm only. Okay, now go up top. Now put your arm under here, like you've seen me do. Now start opening. Okay, now what'd that just do to the shaft? Look at it.
Shallow.
Okay, now do it again. Go up top. Start down. Okay, so when you come down, go up top again, you have a little bit more of this. You see this right here? When you turn into the arm, what's it doing? See where the shaft went?
Yeah.
Keep turning. So you get a little bit of that. Now, do me a favor. What is that when this comes down? Put your right arm on. See that right there?
Yeah,
what is it's a tiny bit, but there's different pull downs. There's about 3 or 4 pull downs I look at. My pull down is no rotation. It's more of a collapsing. Like if I was going to pull on something, it pulls down and goes this way. There's other pull down. This is a pull down. There's other things where people try and get their elbow down. You see what I'm saying? And then I see people that keep the structure here and they've got everything pulling down. Those are the guys that can still shallow. When I pull down, I pull it this way. You see that right there?
Behind
okay.
a little bit, yeah.
So if I took this left arm and went this way, boom, and I put this arm on and I did that, does this left arm go out on a plane? Does it go, when I do this, does it come out this way, or does it just almost stay there? It almost stays there, okay. Do you also notice that when I pull my hands down, okay, on this hand, hold my hand right there, and I start to turn, my hand didn't have a force here, it didn't have a force here, it didn't have a force here. As I turn into it, my elbow went where? In front of me, right? Now I can do that same thing and have my elbow go where? Behind me, and that was leaving my hands up, correct? So what I want you to do is you don't have any of this, because that's what you have a little bit of, right?
Yeah.
I don't want any of this. It's almost like your left arm is doing this turn into, it's staying there, but the right arm is now moving where? Back that way a little bit. So you're gonna put a little pressure on it. Do it again. Okay. So set up, go up top. Now start down. Yeah, see that right there?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. See that right there? Good. Do it again. You're just smashing in the balloon. Turn. Yep, exactly. Do it one more time. Now as you're doing this, the shoulders go again. Boom. See that right there? That shoulder staying down. Yep, see that shallows it out a little bit?
Yeah.
Keep it in, and boom. There you go. That's all I want, okay? So I can also do this, let me have this, and smash down on it, and it's not gonna shallow. Look at this. So if I just went up to the top, and I want you to understand something, and I just went like this, it doesn't shallow it, right? But if I turn, what's that turn doing? It's shallowing. It's the actual rotation that's shallowing it, just like when I throw this here, right? So there's a lot of detail to that. So when people start going, okay, I got a balloon, and they're like going like this, they're not shallowing it, okay? Yeah. It's more of the turn into it, boom. Does it make sense? Yeah. Without any of this collapse, Yeah, exactly. See, it's a little feel inside. Now, here's another thing you can understand. I could just put massive pressure on this balloon and have it really steep, or I could have it still turn as fast as I can. When I used to turn as fast as I can and leave my hands up, my elbow would go like this and it'd steepen it up. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So you could just keep pressure on this and turn, and it would shallow out too. It's just a little different, but when you actually put a little pressure, it looks fucking kind of sick. But
Yeah.
I don't even care. You could just keep pressure on it and turn, and I guarantee you it would shallow out, as long as there's none of this first. Does it make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
As long as you just turn. And I feel like there's a little down right there. There's a little force down. You see that on his? It's like yours almost.
It's some shots before.
Who, you? Yeah. Just do me a favor right now. Take it back to here. Okay? And then just turn and put it in. Boom. See that right there? I want you to take a freezer right now.
Okay.
Left arm parallel stop. Now just turn and push it. Okay, good. One more time. Do that again. Watch this. Come here real quick. Actually, come here. So see how that laid down real quick. Perfect. Okay. So if we look over here and I did that same thing and I said just turn, see it kicked back that way nicely, right? And then you just went into a front bend. That's why that went across it.
Yeah.
Okay, go again. What up, G? How you doing? See man. Same thing. Left arm parallel freeze. Come here. Let's check it out. You'll get used to it. Then I'm just going to have you hold. Look at how much different that plane is. See how different that is just right off the bat?
Yeah.
It's different, right? Okay, do it again. Now I want you to hold it tight, and I want a little wrist extension, the right wrist, and hold it in like just a little tighter here. Okay.
Okay.
So you're not going to put pressure, and you're just going to turn on it. Left arm parallel. Just a little more wrist extension, and put the balloon tighter, halfway back, and turn. Okay, now, did you try to do anything with your arms? It was just already in, right? Come here.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna show you, if there's no pull down, it'll do it too. See that right there?
Yeah.
Either way would do it. That'd be a lot easier, but I do the first one. Does it make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Go again.
Okay.
Do a couple till you get used to that. Because they both work. And the one I just taught you, it's easier. You just set it in and go. So that's your call.
I never like to take the easy way out.
Don't stop now on this left arm parallel and just go.
Okay.
Just turn. And that's it. Let's see if there's any down first. Come here. That doesn't look bad either. Which one did you do there? Just set it, or did you actually?
The first one.
First one, okay. So it goes a little vert there. Elbow move back in front. Now, do you think there was any hand pull down? Not as much, right? Would you agree? No, fuck no. That looks way different already, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, do it again. It's almost like he sets it up and out with the arms that it almost wants to pull it back there. Do you see what I'm saying? Just a tiny bit, but I don't even care. Keep it vert. Keep it vert and get your left arm deeper.
Okay.
And stop.
Freeze?
Yep, but don't hit it. Just go back one time. A little more vert with, yep, right there. Do it again. And then hit it. Freeze it. Turn. Okay, cool, come here. I just want to take away some of the downward. See, there was a little down, just a tiny bit. That's still fucking plenty good. Plenty good. Jump in there, Gary. Go ahead, jump in there again. Hold his left arm up for one side so I can get a feel. Go to that same length. Now, turn, elbow in front. Yeah, right there. Just a little bit more of that staying there for just a sec with that left arm. Yep, feel that?
Okay.
Dude, that laid down like crazy. Come here. That was different. This is just your homework. Watch this. That was sick. See how different that is?
Yeah.
And the only thing that see, that's way better, isn't it? Okay. So jump in there again. You want to do that from the top now? The only thing that I see is this too much. Put a little more down for him. Okay. Now go up top again. All the way up top. Now start down. Yep, exactly. Now keep turning. Good. Now go through. Boom. There. That's it. You look through impact a little bit more like this. Yes. You feel that?
Yeah.
Yep. Just a little bit more chest up after impact. Yep. Give him the feel one more time, Jane. Yep.
Freezer?
Yep. All up top. Cool, come here. That looks sick. So that looks way less pulled down. And it was just a smidge. See how much better that is? Agreed? Don't you agree that looks better?
Yeah.
A lot better. Much better.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was looking at it over and over and I was like, there's just a tiny bit of hand pulled. But I thought it had to be there because it was up here when you got here because you were turning early and then stopping.
Yeah.
And then it was like almost, it had to. So that's yesterday when we started getting you here and we started to get you to turn, you were turning as it was kind of going down a little bit too much in my opinion. Make sense? So that already, dude, doesn't that look different? That was quick. Go again. Let me see. Dude, it still looks better than yesterday. Come here. That looks a lot better than yesterday. That balloon gets us, because I didn't want him to change his structure up top because I love it. I just want the left arm right there. That looks better. You'll get used to it. Can I get a face on so I can see what's going on with the face? That looks better already, huh? Do you agree? A lot? Yeah, fuck. That's better for sure. That's better for sure. Look at your rehearsal. So if I have that balloon, my rehearsal never gets to there. So let me have the balloon. Only goes to there because I'm still leaving my arms up. If it gets down to here, there's some pull down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So what's really happening to get the arms down? Okay. The fact is if I go like this, what is that really doing? If I put a stick in my hips and my shoulders, my hips are opening, my chest is almost staying back for a sec, and then the chest is catching up, okay? So when I do this, my chest doesn't just spin because that splits my elbows. I'm actually separating, but I'm really not trying to keep my hips and chest. That's not gonna be an issue. It's just leaving my left arm and it does it for itself. This is almost keeping my chest back, but it's really opening. So when I do that, I'm like, and now that there's all this tension, meaning this is up, this is open, now I spin my chest. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Then I catch that up. And when I get to here and then I spin the chest, that arm comes firing off my chest. That's gonna bring that back through. So that's how it gets off. So when people go, I'm leaving my arms up, I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way. You're turning into that arm, and as you do that, that left arm goes where? That shaft it has to. What it's doing when you turn into it, it's bringing this left arm into form, internal rotation all by itself.
Yeah.
When you have any kind of collapse or pull down, it will not do that. When you turn into it, it does that. And when you turn into it and then you actually get the arm in front, it lays down even more. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Not just going like this, but turn into it. Yep, that's exactly right. Now his hand pass moving out, you see that? Come here, you'll get used to it. Promise you that. Now, what is happening in your transition now? Where's your hand path moving?
Out.
Out, yes, rather than down. And you're not trying to make it go out, are you?
No.
Okay, so here's how you're going to fix your set. You're going to lift your pelvis just a little. Raise the shaft.
Much better, and it could even be more out.
A little higher than
A little more out, and it's absolute. That's so sick, dude. It really is. It's like fucking. Now it's got. If it doesn't, it's still coming. It looks nothing like yesterday.
Yeah, just still a little too much down.
I like that rehearsal because you'll get used to it and you'll be like, wow, my shaft is more shallow. You were getting yesterday a little down and then a little across the bottom, which I didn't mind, and you're hitting it really good, but this is going to be like a no miss zone.
I think because my tendency is to pull down that I'm taller through the ball.
100%.
So that way, when I feel like it comes up here, I feel like I don't have a chance to get down the ball because I'm not keeping the side bend, I guess.
I think that'll force that to happen.
Yeah, I agree.
we're not trying to flatten the backswing. Backswing, I don't care how steep your backswing is. Just like you did there. Sounded like the appropriate amount of turn. So check this out.
Give me a sec. Hold them up one more time.
Turn a little more.
Sounds pretty good. Yeah, doing that same speed you're doing your rehearsal. Yep.
Okay.
Go all the way up and we're slow. Come here. You see Charlie's? Watch how fucking sick this is. He's got his arm from the box. It's looking good. Now I just gotta get that face a little more shut. But it gets back to square. That's pretty fucking sick. Look different? This swings certainly look good, dude. Huh? Cameron Champ? No shit. That's different, huh? That's much different. Much, much different. Now, Johnny, come here. So when I see this, let me have this. Mm-hmm. This is what it looks like. Johnny, can you put that on video? You're up here now. And I see this. Almost kind of like, almost more in like a front bend through the ball.
Yeah.
Mine's gonna look a lot more exaggerated. That's too shallow. It almost looks like, no, it doesn't look like that. Yours looks more like mine has too much right bend because I shallowed that out way too much. That's way too shallow. Okay, jump in there again. My shit's getting so laid down, it's like fucking retarded. I was trying to go into a major front bend. Do me a favor, get behind him. Do it at that same speed I just did it. Do a rehearsal again with Johnny. Leave it up. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, that still came down a little. Mm-hmm.
You want me to hit it?
Yep, mellow.
Freezer or just hit it?
No, just go up and mellow. Good. And I don't want Johnny to spin that shoulder too early. Let me see it again. Yeah, that looks good, Johnny. Come here. That's way better with that pelvis. Arms are less deep, but that through the ball is a lot better. So right there. Do a couple more of those. So right there, because I feel like if you spin him, he's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I want it to spin through impact. Leave his left arm up. And keep his left shoulder down as he does it. Go up top with Johnny. Open. Mm-hmm. Yep, you're keeping that shoulder down with the arm up. Mm-hmm.
All right, hit it.
Yeah, mellow again. Good, come here. Good job.
This is why it's okay to have a steep.
Way better through impacts. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Different, right? That's what I want. Now, go ahead and do some yourself. Really good. Now his arms aren't, as soon as his arms stop going a little this way, it's gonna be fucking, he's not gonna miss. Shaft will lay back and then he can extend up after. Yep. Do that one more time. Keep that left arm above parallel. Yep, as that elbow squeezes. You see that right there?
Yeah.
That's the key. Good job. Come here. That was badass. See that right there? It stays above parallel. Look at the shaft. Has not done that. That's better, huh? I know, he's got to leave that left arm up long. When I leave my hands up like that, when I first did it, 60% of the time it was so fucking sick, and then 40% of the time it looked like this, because I didn't get my elbow back in front as I did that. It would I'd be doing, remember when I used to leave my hands up and it'd be real shallow, and then fucking, I keep doing it and it gets steep, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I was getting so mad, because I was like, I know when I leave my hands up at shallows most of the time, and then it starts getting fucking fucked up. See, that's way different. It's fucking laying down right away now. We just got it too. That is as good as it gets. Okay, that's pretty badass.
Yeah.
But that's you leaving it up to left arm parallel. Because look at how far out your hand path moves when you do that. So that is the key right there. If you looked at your geometry, do you have your phone?
I have one.
Yeah, get it. That's way out there. This is your rehearsal. When you leave it to left arm parallel, you turn, the left arm moves way out, right elbow moves in front there, shaft is super laid down. Then from there you open your chest and it goes all by itself. Arms perfect there. That's where I want you. Doesn't get better. Doesn't need to get better. That's perfect. Now you gotta learn to play golf. I'm just kidding. He already knows that.
Well, that's my next goal. I'm gonna play some tournaments.
Did you see that guy fucking talking shit yesterday? He's all, I'd love to play that guy for golf. How good is he? And it's this guy from fucking, he played at TCU, he got kicked out of school for smoking weed or something. He teaches Mo Norman method now. And he lives in Oklahoma. So I call up Nick Heinen, which is Wolf's caddy, and Wolf, and they're like, yeah, he's a good golfer. He's lost his mind. He's all into Mo Norman shit. So he secretly comments all the time on my shit, I'll go, oh, garbage, or I'll say shit to a lot of swings. Yeah. And I look at his swings and I'm like, oh my God. And so then he threw out a comment one time about, he's been doing it for 6 months. So I got a private account. I smash him all fucking once a week, dude. And he legit, so why are you so mean to me? Legit, but he's been doing that to me, so I just fuck with him all the time. It's the greatest thing ever. And so his name's CM Golf or something like that. And the funniest thing is that he goes, the other day I never comment on any of his shit. So one day I said, you've been trying for 6 months to get me to fucking comment. I said, don't be a bitch like this. And he erased all his comments. And then yesterday, he did the same thing again, 2 months later. This is 2 months later. And I said, did you see it? On this one? Yeah, on his. Look on it, it's fucking funny. I lit him up again. But I light him up in a nice way.
A nice way, yeah.
That
Do that one more time. Stop right there. Now bring your arms up more and get the elbow pinch more. Yeah, right there. Good. That's what you're going to feel at boom. It's not going down at all. You're resisting the down. Look at this. A little more down there. See out there?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. But it's way better. Go again. Did you like how I commented on that? What? I fuck with them all the time. Do want to exaggerate. Go up top, freeze, and then slow. Yes, thank you. That's what I want. Dude, I did those all the time. That looks like me too.
Your hands came out a lot more.
Fuck yeah, it did, and it will, and you'll get used to it. You'll have to get into that right bend like they do. We'll just keep topping it. Look at this one. Oh, you like that? Nick's like, he's actually a really good golfer. But his method is just out of control. That hand pass getting better, dude. A lot better. Come here. It's better, huh?
Yeah.
It's a lot better.
What would be the reason for me losing my balance?
What would be?
Yeah.
Because when you're going boom, and then you're in a fully different kind of like side bend through
Yeah.
the ball,
Not used
100%.
to.
So you got to get out of it after impact. You got to kick up. You will. You like that? Okay, now take it back a little more vertical in the backswing
Okay.
with just a shaft because you're getting it a little inside. That takeaway you did yesterday was awesome. Yep. That's what I said. Okay, now just feel like, do me a favor, just hit one. No
Okay.
thought.
With this or without?
With it.
Okay.
No thought. Just let what happens happens. Good. Let's see where it's at. Still, your hand pass moving out much better. See right there?
Yeah.
That's what's just going to be natural for you. But you need to keep doing that same movement and then just hit because it'll be pure when you have no thought. That's what I do. I'll do it a bunch and I'll be like, and it'll be fucking pure and I'll like thin it, chunk, and then I'm just like, all right, I'm going to hit. And it's like pure.
I definitely, if I do it really slow, I feel it better, but I have a hard-
100%, but then when you just swing it, it'll get better and better. The more and more you do it, it'll transfer.
Okay.
Trust me, I did it. Doing that same speed as your rehearsal.
Okay.
Up freeze and then just come down slow. Good. Now do me a favor, Johnny. Go jump on there again. Whoa, look at that. Come on. This is fucking neat to the T. That's so dope, isn't it? It's almost like, look at, it's almost like I can copy now. Watch. Good, good, good. Look at it. Let's do the ball. It's like, instead of, all the way through.
Yeah.
Just a little jacket, push you through. Doesn't that look different? That looks so sick, huh? Same speed, he's gonna do it like it's freezing or however he does. You're just gonna follow him post all throw. You let him do his transition, and you get his tilts right. Good. I gotta stretch. What? Yeah, well, I don't know. They don't talk, but it's not any like health things. It's just to see if my kid's gonna be retarded. Okay. No, because my wife has 4 things that if we have one of those things, both of them together, then it can have some issue. That's why I had to take blood. How'd you know I had to take blood? Oh,
Right,
you
right.
did this morning? They only took 2 vials. I had to take blood this morning. Otherwise we would have played. Because my wife, when they test for blood for when you're having a baby, they make sure that the kid's going to be healthy. So there's 4 things she has issues, and if we both have the same and our DNA, then the kid's fucked. You feeling that, Johnny? What are you feeling? Dude, it's hard. I mean, if he just hits right now, it's gonna be perfect. We're gonna do like about 5 more, and then he'll just hit. I know it is. It's gonna be bad. When he just hits it, it's fucking perfect. Let's do it till like 9:40, 9:34, and then we'll let him hit. Does that feel different with your pivot?
Yeah.
Okay. What feels different to you?
Well, it feels like he's helping me more than he should be.
Here.
And I got more drive, I guess it feels like.
The shaft is doing exactly what I want. Looks good in transition, huh? Nice shirt, Johnny.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting me more into extension.
Do me a favor, hit one slow, and I'm gonna do one, and I want to see if you feel a difference between what we do.
I wasn't saying what he was doing was bad. It was just
No,
like,
no. I want to see how much different it is. Go ahead.
I'm going to do a
Melt,
practice
yep.
on the first part.
And then I'm gonna take you through after.
Okay.
Do it again. Did you feel different in the side bend,
Uh,
or did it feel very similar?
I felt like Johnny pushed me more.
That way. Okay. So let's do it again. Okay, okay. I feel something that, okay, so I'm not moving him much. Okay, do it again. Do it again. Where I'm feeling that I see, so do me a favor, you're my coach now.
Okay.
Get behind me right now and hold my left shoulder.
Okay.
Okay, right there, yeah, exactly. Now hold my right hip.
Okay.
Right about here. Okay. And what I want you to do is just follow me the first time, okay?
Okay.
Ready? Go through. See that right there?
Yep.
Now push my pelvis towards the target more. That's what I feel like Johnny does a little bit. I want to push it more sideways here. Do it again.
Yep.
That was a little too much push. Just follow me now. That's perfect. Now go with me. That's exactly what I'd like to feel. Okay.
Yeah.
So set up. Now put that in. Now do what I just did, a little pitch without hitting the ball.
Okay.
Just a little pitch, go through. Yes, that's what I'm trying to feel. I don't want to feel as much as that way. Is that
Yeah,
what you
that's
feel
what
from
I
Johnny?
feel,
I know
yeah.
Johnny pushes a little too hard that way. I want to feel more that way. That's what I felt. When Johnny does it to me, he pushes my butt through too much. To my liking. Doesn't mean that he's wrong. Okay, come here. Let me see again. Okay, look at the difference in that. Look up. I feel like I'm pushing Johnny. Johnny pushes my butt towards the target, but everybody who does it when Johnny's hitting it hits it pretty good. See, I'm pushing more in a side bend right there, right?
Yeah.
Johnny, do mine right now. So I'm just gonna do it. Just trace me first. Now go ahead and you do it. That's exact. Is that what you're doing to him? You feel?
Yeah, I'm not pushing him towards the target.
Okay. I thought that's what it feels like to me when he does it normally. Mine feels more side, right? Do a little pitch shot and let him just follow you. Like,
I said I feel like he can drop his right hip away.
okay, so go do a pitch shot rehearsal. Did you feel the same as what I did? Okay,
Yeah,
go.
that time. Hit it?
Yeah. Okay, now what I feel different, Johnny, okay, take me back here in my backswing. Now you go to the top with me. I'm gonna do it the right way. Okay, now do it with him, right? I feel a little bit more of that, don't you? Do you feel a little bit of that? That's why I feel like, take it back right now to the top. Okay, now go, I'm just gonna follow you. Yes, do it again. I feel more of this, good. Feel the difference? So that's going down that way and that's going back that way. Do it again.
That's what you should feel?
Yeah, that's what I feel, yeah.
Okay.
From everybody that I teach, okay? And when I see somebody feeling like this, they're always inside and they're not feeling the same pressure. That's what I mean, it goes around. See that right there?
Yeah.
That's what I feel like when he does that. So take me back, Johnny. Just follow me. That's what I want to feel, watch him. I feel more of that, don't you? Yeah, go do it again. Go, just trace me one time. Okay, now I'm gonna do it the wrong way. Get me right. Yeah, I like that. Feel what I'm talking about, Johnny? Yeah. You're gonna feel it when you take it back, just like.
Well, I'm gonna fix it now, so.
Yeah, it's just like, I think that's the only reason the pressure gets off, yep.
Just like pitch
Just do it, yeah, mellow one again.
Okay.
Just what you're doing, full swing. Look at that, Johnny. Look how much different that looks right off the bat. That probably feels so strange to him. Remember when I was talking about when that left bend comes in for me? About, yours comes in like at P probably 3. That look different with the head, Johnny? In the backswing? Huh? Yeah, do you feel what I'm talking about, Johnny, when he does it? I feel that's when I want to pull down, is when my shoulders go flat. I always pull down. You know why? Go up top too flat. Go up too flat. Okay, now you don't have pressure from that left shoulder, so the only thing you have is like, yeah, exactly, that way.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah, exactly. So when that left shoulder's lower, I feel like I can just turn, and that pressure's already there. See that right there? I already like that better, Jay. I already do the shafts laying down more too. That's different, huh? I agree. You just got to get used to it. Yep. Now his takeaway is perfect. Now the only thing that I've noticed, come here real quick, watch this. When you fall off balance, watch. Your shoulder's going down more. Look at your right foot. See your right foot? It's coming off the ground. Now watch your shaft, it's laying down beautifully, but your foot is all tweaked. See that right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so me and Johnny, when we do that, we always show people this. So Johnny, grab my femur. When I turn back, see that turns back, now grab my ankle and my tibia fibula. See they turn? Mm-hmm. Okay, now pull back behind me, Johnny. When I get a guy who goes like this and they don't turn that, it just goes this way, or it goes this way, right?
Yeah.
So when that person turns that gets in that position by itself. So go over here with Johnny. Hold on to it. Now turn his tibia fibula first, his ankle, go top. No, hold it like this. Like this, Johnny. Go top. Good. Do that again. Now do the upper part. But don't lock it as much, a little more knee bend. Right there, good. Now, get his ankle. Go again. Good, that feels tighter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, do it again. Okay, now what I want you to do is lock your leg. Okay, now bend it a little bit. You feel it in here and here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if you lose that feel, you've locked it too much. If you keep it too flexed and don't turn it, you're not gonna be able to turn it, your arms are gonna lift. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So do it one more time. Feel the difference? There's still some tension in there, right? And that toe's gripping in. So when you watch my toe, my big toe, that's why I have that big, long, ugly nail. It's because I'm digging in, but no, I'm just kidding. So that thing, all the pressure goes to the heel, and you can almost see my foot bank. See those toes come off the ground? I'm not even trying to do that. It just happens to almost every player. Make sense? That toe's digging in. There you go. But the pressure's still on the heel. The ears are going to the toe. There you go. Good. But keep that toe digging in. Yep. Feel a difference in that?
Yeah.
Now one more. Now if I put a golf ball right here, now start down. Your legs are actually initiated better. Go again.
Yeah.
One more time. Yep. Now your legs can work better. See that right there? That's more what I want. So I was getting a little loose when we were doing this. So jump it again. One more. Okay, now let him hit one himself. You get yeah. Last slow one. Up, freeze, full turn. Now it's still coming down too quick. There is no down. Elbow just moves in front. Just pinches the ball. Now let me see it. You just came across it. So yeah, you're just staying in a front bend too long. That's why you're falling over. Otherwise, that's badass. Yep. So see, when you turn and you leave the ball up, watch me. A lot of people do this, right? So when I'm leaving this ball up, I still have left shoulder low, right bend. See, that's why I'm centered here.
Yeah.
When people start leaving the ball up, they start moving this way. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure that you hold them on the front view, Johnny. Hold him on the front view and just hold his head and keep his shoulder low and not going forward. Go up top. Start down. Yeah, his head didn't go forward, did it?
No.
Don't let it go backwards either. Do it again. Yep, there you go. So you didn't move forward. Did you feel a difference in that?
Yeah.
Okay, now hit no thought. That's way different. Bro, come here. I want you to see this. This is so sick. All right, so it's exactly the way I want it now. Watch this. Doesn't that look different?
Yeah.
That looks fucking badass. That's starting to look really sick. No, no thought. Just hit. Can someone get a face on? No thought again.
Okay.
Where are we going? Orange flag or blue flag?
I don't know. The mat's been moving.
Go orange flag.
Okay.
Almost where he's aiming. He's just a little crossed at the bottom. Can you see it? See his shoulder doesn't go all the way back. Come here. So when you're taking it back, watch. You almost move too far towards the target there. See that right there?
Yeah.
That's why that left arm's bent right there. Because that chest has to keep turning through right there, and then it just goes where? Back a little bit. So it's too stacked to the left, and then it starts to move away from that green pole right there. See that right there? How much that? You got it all the way to that green pole behind your head. See it?
Yep.
Then you moved it all the way back to there, which means the shoulders aren't going around with extension. So let's, Johnny, hold his head. Let it swivel. Just don't let it go forward towards the target. Do that again. after he moves out. You can do it next. Let his head swivel properly, rehearse it.
Hit it or?
No, rehearse it. See how much his arms want to come down? Get that arm to pinch. Yes, that's much better. Yep. Let's try now.
Hit it?
Yep. Now his head didn't move forward and backwards. Come here. This is good again. Do me a favor. Go behind him. Do that again, Johnny. I like it. Go again. Kick that mat a little, Johnny. I want to see his butt view. That's too much, Johnny. Now he's aiming at the 150. Right there. Do that again. Pull his left arm up. So much different.
Hit it?
Yep. So much. Watch the difference in that. Bring that over to me. Thank you, Gucci. Now his head's not backing up. Show him that. Show him that one. On that side. Yeah, I know, it's different. See his head's not moving towards the target now? Much better. So how are you gonna check that on your own video a little bit and watch your shadow a little bit? So the eye line stays parallel. When I have left bend, my head tilts this way. It doesn't go this way, it goes. See, it swivels back this way. It turns like which way? Like if I had trimmed my T, it'd move almost to the outside of my foot. My median line of my cap moves this way, but it's in a tilt. So when Johnny's doing it, I don't want you to feel like your head's just staying like this. Does it make sense? It's gonna have a little turn and tilt, okay? And then when you come down, because you're not here, you're not having to go this way, because that's also gonna make your arms go where? Down.
Down, yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
That's also why your arms are gonna wanna rise. Okay, now take that balloon out. Dude, his arms are way different. I want to see how much he does it now. Can I get a face on? Yeah, a little bit. Want to get that in? You want to get that on his left arm up top? One more rehearsal. Yes. That felt deeper?
Yeah.
Can I see a face on it? That's way better with this head. It almost looks like, do you see that right there? It's almost like his belly's not down enough. That's sick right there. Come over here real quick. It looks almost perfect. Looks a little too stacked and tilty. See that right there? That looks good. Transition sick. Arm's good. That's good. There's no bending in the arm. It looks really, really good. The only thing I see here is, see your belly? So if I took this and I had something on my pelvis, and I got up, this is 20 degrees down address. My belly's probably only about 10. When I go there, I feel like this stays down and your belly rises up a little bit. See that right there? I want your belly to stay down, your spine to go up. See that right there?
Yeah.
That way. So your belly's coming up just a little bit. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So when my spine extends, a lot of people take a little hip flexion out. See that right there? Yours is not. It's kind of interesting. His is like here, and your belly's coming up. I want the belly down, spine up, not the belly up. You see the difference? So do that with me right here. Come over here. Put your arms across your chest. Now, go to the top. Now, keep your spine in flexion. Now, bring your belly up. Yep, see that right there? You're bringing your belly. Now, bring your belly down. Now, get your spine up. Yep, and keep that belly down. See, there's way more pressure into that leg, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's what mine feels like, too. Do it again. Feels way different, huh? That allows my legs to work way better and my body to work. So when I get this up, it almost feels like kind of loose. Even when I keep this down, when I keep my belly down and my spine up, it puts like massive pressure down to where I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Make sense? But that's a slight. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you don't do it, but I think that'll help in the long run. Get one more. Give him the feel again, Johnny, on the face on. What are you doing? Go ahead, bro. Face on. Just make, no, just face on. Just make sure his head stays there and his belly stays down. Just you're looking so you can see it on video. Yeah, I think that belly staying down got his arm deeper too. That structure was great.
Hit it?
Yeah. Come here. Did you get any of that? Huh? Shop was sick too. That's looking good. Come over here real quick. Can you see it? Yeah, that's better. See, now he's got more spine extension. See that right there? When you watch Dana Dahlquist, he's a buddy of mine, he always teaches to get people way over here.
Yeah.
Okay, belly down, and then he tries to extend their spine up. So he gets a good look. I don't like this to this, doesn't mean it's wrong, but it gives you some pressure here. So it's like, if you just go straight into this, that's why most of my players have a little rock off. So see my pelvis? It's always on the inside of the foot, but mine moves to the middle of my foot, and then it starts to go this way. He's like massively down like this before he goes like this. So do what he does. He gets really reaching down with front bend, right? Now, yeah, see that right there? See, you can feel the pressure difference, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what I want you to do is just have a little rock off to here, boom, and then go into that. Yeah, it's a lot easier, by the way, for what I do. I promise you that.
Well, that, I mean, same thing with Josh Koch is what you're doing.
They try and move off massively. I don't like that. But I like a little, because if I just go like this, I get too almost over here pressure-wise.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's like almost like 60-40 here. And then I move it. Yeah, see the difference? Then you can keep that belly down.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do that. You could do it here and keep the belly down and just go like that. That's easier. All three of them are okay. I just don't like this.
Big movement.
I mean, I don't personally, because it feels fucking funny to me. I like a little. It's almost like if I was going to step into it, it'd be boom. It would not be that.
Yeah, you'd have to take it a lot slower to
Exactly.
give yourself time to
100% to recenter. And nobody who's fucking good is doing that. Long drivers are doing that, but nobody good is doing that with their ball striking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they're just not. Dude, I love the way your right arm's working now.
Yes, exactly right. There's a lot more to it.
Come here. Whoa, bro. Once you just get used to it, it's going to be unfair. Look at how good that is. Doesn't that look different?
Yeah.
To me, that's much better than yesterday. And dude, that right arm is absolutely epic. Okay, now come over here. When you're doing your rehearsal, come over here and do your rehearsal. Johnny, will you bring that stick and get it?
Face me.
Well, yeah, watch me. Okay, so if I went up to the top, took my left arm off, and I started to turn into it and kept it center, look where my shaft's at. See right there when I leave that up?
Yeah.
Okay. When I watch you take your arm up and you go, and I start to dig in and I start to leave that up, mine's like that. Yours is more like this a little bit, even though it's really not doing that. Okay, so come on over here. Let's go up top, both arms. Fucking around, Teddy. Let's go top. Now hold it left arm only. Put it under, put it under. Okay, now start to open. Keep opening. Look where your shaft's at. Relax your wrist. Look at that, just let it go. See that right there? See that right there? So I'm not asking you, I'm just, don't hold on to too tight. Go again. Both arms down. Not good? Yeah, see that right there?
Yeah.
Keep opening. Yeah, now look where you're at right here. When you're doing it, I see a little bit more of that right there, okay?
Yeah, definitely, because I'm trying to get the left shoulder down, and I
But
kind
you're
of...
trying to get it down. So this is an interesting topic. If I put this up, people get confused. But when I go into hip flexion, see my hip flexion? Where's my transition at? Johnny's shoulders were open in transition. We talked about that yesterday.
Yeah.
When he opens his left shoulder up and has it go where low, where's his head moving?
Forward.
Forward, okay. When you go into hip flexion and your shoulders are way back and then you go and they're still 45, what's the direction of your shoulder? It's right in the way of that hip flexion. You understand?
Yeah.
So when people try and get their shoulder lower, they're moving where?
Forward.
More forward. I don't want you to move forward. So I could keep it this way where I go, okay, Johnny's moving forward like this, but I want that right bend to stay intact without the left shoulder going up when the right bend's intact. And that keeps you centered. Whatever keeps you centered, but all you need is that hip flexion, that spine flexion is going to take you centered. You don't need to actually have it go low and forward.
Yeah,
Does it make sense?
When
So
he's
face the
holding
mirror.
my head, that's what I felt like my head stayed there. And
Yeah, that's what I'm
that
saying.
way
And it-
versus I would
Exactly.
normally
So
do
move, face the mirror.
that. Okay.
Good. And then more belly, boom, and more spine up. Good. And that shoulder's back. Right there. Good. Now start down. Yes, it just happens to be that hip flexion's in the way of that right there. See right there? But it's
Yeah.
not going this way.
Yeah.
Yes. See what I'm talking about, Johnny? When you really swing it, you're not doing the wrong way. I'm just making sure that when I say left shoulder low, that's what that own your own guy gets. He has a lot of guys out of their left hip and then they go. See, and a lot of them are moving a little forward there.
Yeah.
But I would say if you looked at like Kyle Berkshire's up here and then he goes into a later left bend.
Yeah.
Right? He goes into later hip flexion, no hip flexion, no hip flexion, no hip flexion. Massive speed, okay? That's cool, but if you're just hitting a ball and you're like, okay, I want to keep intact, it's going to go there.
Yeah.
Make sense? It's fucking really hot. We got Connor back again. Your boy. I like the way that was more. It just got too laid off up
Yeah.
top. Otherwise, I was sick. What's up, Connor?
Do you have suntan lotion inside? I just realized the back of my neck's probably burnt. Oh, perfect. Thanks, man.
Come here. It's looking so sick. Even when he laid it off, it shallowed. See that right there? It's really kind of sick.
Yeah.
Not as bad as the contact on that. I'm telling you that right now. It's actually going to be super sick. Once you get comfortable and you're not thinking, it's going to be badass. Yep.
I love it. The better they get, the more they're enjoying golf. You know? I think that's the key. I think that's it. You can really have golf courses around. The more you can get a play with Micah, the better too.
Yeah.
Getting them out in the course. Now that school's starting again, just all the once a week, and take them here or take them over
Come here real quick. This is something for your homework. Okay, so watch your butt go back. It's good. It's back. Perfect. And then it starts to move where? See that left hip?
Yeah, towards the ball.
Yeah, a little bit. That's where that push or the contact's going to get up. Get it back. Just get through the ball. Not with the shoulders, just with the hip.
Is that rehearsal?
Connor, too hard. Yeah, just a pitch shot when you're doing that under up. Out to the right way more. Good, you're good.
Freezer?
Yeah. I'm looking at it, Johnny. Johnny, look how different that looks already. More extended and out to the right. More palming. Look at, I'm palming someone's head, but not palm left. Dick up too. See the difference in that look, Johnny? Starting it right and then drawing. Okay, now hit, no thought. Johnny, let him go. So much different. Zero thought, just hit. Good. Again? It's gonna be dope.
I'm a visual man, and you give me good visuals. I hate I don't have the things, so they don't find them.
It rounds out every time, doesn't it? It's rounding out way, way better. The only thing is that left hip. I think you need to do chair drills in front of you. Go again. That's it. It's speethy, yes, it is speethy. Good. Come here. You didn't like speethy. Except for I don't know what the fuck speed. What's that, a B?
It's Leo's friend.
It's Leo's friend. That's better. A lot better. I would just be here. I'd even put it next to me. Boom. Boom. Instead of having it a ball away, because you're too good for a ball away. And just do a bunch of those. Do that right now. Don't even put it a ball away. That's good. Good. Do it again. Now get closer to it. Put your foot on the inside right there. Okay, good. Now create space. Boom. There you go. And get that right shoulder all the way through. Yep, right there. See how different that is? That's much better. Excellent. That pressure is getting way more back. Yep, that's good. Feel the difference? That probably feels like a torque on your body, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Versus, I think I kept my hips back. I just never.
You never keep it going. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yep, they're going all the way through. Go ahead, one more. Connor, come on over, Jay. Bring him over the front.
Your visuals work with me very well. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock for me. Yeah, 2 o'clock. Right.
Way better. Did that feel good?
Yeah.
That felt less locked up at the bottom, right? Sick with the shaft. That left hip. That looks a lot better with that left hip, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
legs extending now.
Jump over there. Good job.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Just grab your ball. Are those his or yours? Oh, those are yours over here. Come on. Bring yours over. We got 2 hours, right?
Yep.
All right, let's make you a pro by the end. Come on. Now, do me a favor right now. I want you to stand in front of me. Okay. So see this circle right here that I'm drawing a half circle on the club head?
Yep.
See this right here? So most of us are trying to hit down on an iron, okay? Right now, I want you to feel like you're hitting it more on the what? The up, you understand? Rather than the circle coming down, right? And so when we go like this, we hit down on it, you understand?
I do.
Okay, so the fact is what's gonna make us hit more up on it is gonna be us not moving forward with our head, more kick up, and more of this going this way to this way.